Hi guys, and welcome to The Banter. The Banter is a show where we discuss trending topics from different perspectives. I am your host today, Israel Adeyemi, and as you've always known, we're not always alone on this show. Have able men and gorgeously dressed ladies on the show.
I thought you were going to say able women.
I don't want to
I
call.
was waiting for that.
Okay, let's start from you.
Able will make you have
Tell us.
muscles. You have muscles.
Amaka, how are you doing today?
You know, I'm always a regular customer here now.
Aww.
We are here to shabba in a different aspect.
I
But
trust you.
I'm happy to be here today.
I trust you.
I'm sitting among you guys. So I'm happy to
Good to have you. Dami, it's been a while, and she's a new face on the show. So let's hear from you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I love your purple.
Oh yeah, royalty. That's
So
me.
you're bringing royalty to the show,
Of
right?
course.
That's nice. That's nice.
Thank
That's
you.
nice. So, and to my colleague, my friend, my
Bantara.
co-bantist.
Yeah, you know how it is. I'm humble and I'm handsome, just minding my business. I am Juvie.
Fear me.
You've not just disappointed us anytime, and we love that. Okay, so how you doing today, the governor?
It's nice to be here.
Should I add His Excellency or just the governor is okay?
If you have a budget, then let me know.
Oh, that's so cute, you.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and it's always nice to be here. Let's banter.
So, if you're ready, guys, then we're ready. So, don't forget that this is the Souk News. You can bring in your business. In fact, we are ready for you. Bring in your business. Let's promote
That
your
is
business.
why we're here.
That's why in fact, your business is our concern. We are
It's our
here
utmost
to
concern.
promote your business. And don't forget to follow us on all our various social media platforms, on the X app, on Facebook, on YouTube, and all other social media platforms. Send in your comment, and we're going to read it on this show. Let's go straight to the topic. Now, everybody likes music. Both the old, the young, and I remember...
Even the dead. Yes.
Did they dance?
Yes.
That's
Well,
heavily drawn.
Heavenly, so the good book
You know,
even
the-
said it that people dance there. You know, we were not
Well,
there,
we
so
on
don't
this
know.
side, we are alive. You guys can talk
Let's focus on
for
ourselves. So let's focus on ourselves. So there's this backlash about good music. What good music is all about? So people tend to say that some genres of music are good, using certain criteria to judge what is good about a music or the other. So let's throw the let's start the conversation. Let's begin the conversation. Juvie, what is good music to you?
Music is like soup, you know. It's like good food, well made at home. If you've not traveled sometimes, you believe your mother's stuff is the best in the world. Or sometimes, well, my mother's culinary skills are impeccable. So
You just delivered yourself.
so basically, I think music is what is good is it's rather a subjective term, and so we can't really. For me, what I call good music would differ from what you call good
Okay.
music. You understand? And so there are elements people usually look to: melody, harmony, rhythm, and beat, lyrics, instrumentation, and some songs don't die. You listen to a Steve Wonder anytime, MJ, whatever move, people like, why are you trying to look like MJ? Some songs are timeless, and these are the things, and connection with your audience. For me, as funny as I used to listen to Pasuma when he came, you know,
Okay.
Pasuma and Kukuyu, Hip-hop, and so I listened to that time, you know, I might not really, you know,
Understand.
Ibakan.
Even you cannot even understand the message
Yes,
the music
and
is
so
passing
you're
across.
listening to
Okay.
Oliver De Coque, you're listening to Kabaka, Opala, everybody. But good music transcends just your language. Sometimes it's not done in your language, but something you can relate with. And like I said, it's subjective. What I call good music might be different from what you call good
Good
music.
job.
But there are elements I look for. All right. For me, I'm particular about the lyrics.
The lyrics,
Yes.
not just the beat for you.
No, for
Okay,
me.
so let's just
No,
skip it.
Israel,
Let's, okay.
You're taking us back. How old are you like?
Well, I
What
grew.
had it
I
grown?
grew. Yes,
I think
my
we
my,
talk about
my
this
father
Gen Z
speaks.
time.
My father speaks Igbo.
Okay.
But I'm from Kogi State, so I listened to almost everything he used to listen to. I grew up. Okay, who did this with this? So I'm listening to Eric Donaldson. I'm listening to Buju and the original
Okay,
Buju Banton. So I'm just
okay.
saying I can connect with the old guys as I
Wow.
can relate with the
Wow.
new.
You
And I can tell what the
so-
future of music is.
Okay, so you are ancient and modern in that case.
Yeah.
So, Dami, what is good music to you?
Okay, for me, well, good music is like something I can dance to, you know. and
Oh,
you
so
know,
it's a beat for you, okay.
Well, and also
We're
the
gonna play
lyrics
some
as well.
music now.
Yeah, you should, because I'm already getting my groove on. So, you know, and then the lyrics as well, it must make sense, but most importantly, I have to dance.
Let's shake it up, shake it up.
Oh.
Wow, that's good, that's good. Amaka, so good music. Good music. What is good music to you?
Okay, so before I kick against what David just said,
Okay, so is it,
come now, calm down.
okay, I love
So,
that.
Just like we can't do without air, some people, music is the air they breathe. Yes, I know of people that without their earpiece they're not going out. They listen to music. Now what is good music to me is to find out something that I can resonate with. It can be Christian when I'm praising God, Jesus, the Spirit. It can be hip hop when I'm dancing, when I'm shaking and everything. Good music encompasses everything, encompasses the beat, the lyrics.
The beat and the lyrics. So
Especially the beats.
especially the beat. So let's just pause it there. The beat. I got it. So let's hear from you. What is good music? How would you judge a good music?
What
parameters?
is good music?
To you?
To me.
Yes.
Okay, to you.
No, I mean,
You are talking to me now?
Yes.
Oh, you should have
Okay.
said that since.
Okay.
Good music, just like they say, music is a universal language. You say you don't need to understand the language. The music, whoever sang the song is using. Good music for me, it's something that can relax me. First. And hope you know that a lot of music don't have beats. As an instrumental, not just beats.
Some people have voice.
A lot of
Some people
Why?
have voice. Some people don't have better voice.
Why will your music not have beats? Why would music
Instrumentals, not
Okay, just
beats.
Instrumental are
instrumental.
different from beat anyways. So.
Instrumentals. Now, beat is that rhythm of that continuous rhythm. It might not be instrumentals. That's rhythm to the song, rhythm to. Good. Now, for classicals, a lot of them you don't hear anybody say A or Jack. They just keep playing different instruments and harmonize the thing, and it takes you to heaven. And for now, this is where we need to be careful. Music transcends age.
Exactly.
And music is used for different things. Now, let me now break down my good music and other music. Music is used in religion.
Yes.
Music is used in spirituality. So now, where do you draw the line? I don't know if you understand.
No.
Okay. No is spelled M-O, right? Okay.
N-O, no.
Okay.
I just wanted to explain more on what you just said.
Google it.
Abba!
Google it. So that is where my own side of good music come from.
Okay.
Music that tends to preach what is alien to me, or what I don't accept, or what I don't want to preach to someone else, is bad music to me.
Okay. Let's leave it there. So we've been able to lay the foundation of what we think good music is. Now let's take it a bit further. Let's talk about the role of lyrics in good music, especially in this part of the world where when you listen to the lyrics, you say, this thing is not, well, you find yourself dancing. You get? So, do you think
Talk
that...
for yourself, or talk, say you, I find myself dancing.
Sometimes when you're in the public transport and you're listening to some kind of music, accompanied with some beats, you tend to shake your body to the beat without paying attention to the lyrics. Now, gradually you begin to get yourself used to that type of music. So, what is the place of lyrics in good music? Do you take the lyrics very important or just the beats?
Well, that can be very dicey. Like, let me borrow from
Okay.
Amaka,
Okay.
Juvie. Please, may I?
No,
Yes.
you can't borrow.
Okay.
What?
It's mine.
I'll borrow it by force.
Alright.
Okay, so when you're saying, like he said, Chooks is saying that religion and spirituality, yes, the words, they tend to, by the time I say, oh, Alpha, Omega, you're now
Okay.
trying to, your spirit like Alpha, Omega, and then you're
You say how far?
Alpha, not Alpha.
How many kilometers?
Alpha, not Alpha, not the one in the mosque. This one we're in church now, and you have to get your groove on, and you're raising your holy hands, and you're like, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Somebody may come in right now.
That's music in the
that's
church, right?
music in the church.
Okay.
So now then you now go to worldly music. Let me be
So
spiritual
yes,
now.
or secular music.
Or secular music. And you're like, okay, let me use I'm available.
They
Then
know
they
they
see me.
You're on the show now, so you're not even available for them.
And you're like, what is this? But you're like, I'm unavailable. And
Unconsciously.
Unconsciously, you're just like,
I'm sorry. Who exactly are you talking to?
To our audience, because she's not available, she's on the show. So she's not available for them. Okay, so let's continue the conversation.
Let me accept what you're saying for now.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not trying to like draw the line that what exactly, and sometimes I'm like, I tell myself that is it that I'm getting confused, but you're like, whose side are you on really? What's the exact? But you just have to flow. Well, I don't know. You flow with the momentum of
yes,
or whatever.
I get that. So Amaka, do you pay attention to lyrics when you are assessing or accepting a particular music?
Okay, I'm going to key into what she said.
Who
So
get
it depends on the environment I am. If I'm in church now,
Okay, I
the
get.
lyrics matter to me a lot.
Not the beat.
Yes, not the beat. It's
Okay.
what you're saying, what you're trying to, what kind of message you're trying to pass, how spiritual is the message. So that's how I vibe to it and listen to it. But if I'm in the club or birthday party or when they are playing all this,
It's
not worldly music.
It's
Called the new trend.
It's the beat that
The beat
matters.
move me, it drives me crazy.
Hmm?
So, yes,
Oh,
it's
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
music that drives me crazy.
Of course. Okay, so
You mean you have this thing in you?
It depends on where I am. I can display wherever I am.
Okay, building on that, Juby, building on that. Let's quickly.
The place of lyrics, right?
Yes, and also let's talk about the quality. When I mean the quality, I'm talking about the sound. I'm talking about everything that has to do with the music. Some people, if the music is not loud, they don't enjoy it.
They have ear problems.
Please increase the volume. No, we have some people that like they like it that way.
Yeah.
So to you.
Majorly those in Oshodi.
Okay, I think
If
he's
you're
the right person to answer that
something,
question.
if
He's
you're
the right
noticing
person.
something, whenever Whiskey or Davido are in the studio, the first they listen to is the beat for your player.
So the beat gives you
It
that.
comes
So
in
tell us.
It gives you that magnet before you enter.
It's like public speaking. You talk of the audience you're relating with.
Yeah.
For me, the lyrics, it's like we started education by passing songs. The Creole, you pass songs from one generation, you educate, this is our history. Aroba Baba Eton. You start from, this was how it was. Not everybody saw the slave trade, but people pass this information. So music serves as that tool as well to educate people. So when you listen to some kind of songs, for those who grew in the 90s, you'll be listening to Pac and Biggie. So everybody that did rap, all of them right now, all these guys would want to say it's either I'm learning from Biggie Small, or you're listening to Pac, the Snoop and all that. So a rap is they dress in a particular way, they want to sound, use the F word just to make you American sort of. So, but the lyrics, even Americans will tell you, the lyrics serves as a form of educating people. So you find some set of people that listen to loud sound, there's what you call metallic sounds and acid. When you get to clubs, the sound, the lights, those things matter. The audience, they want it. Woo! So they go crazy. The lights are blue. All these things come to set you in a particular mode. And so if you're not careful about it, unknowingly to you, you are being educated, you start to sound somehow, you start to say some things without like, who taught you this thing? You know, you go to a barber shop, you're hearing a sound, you were not paying attention
Of course,
until
but in
you're
your
driving.
subconscious,
You're like,
influencing you,
and
your
so,
behavior.
and so these things influence people, knowingly and unknowingly. So for me, I think people should pay more attention to what they listen to.
What they listen
Because
to.
it has a way of influencing. If you
their
go to,
behavior directly or indirectly.
I mean, I'm not a robber. I don't know, but those guys who commit crime, things like the kind of music they listen to also plays. When you listen to those lyrics, it has a way of influencing. You check their lifestyle. They kind of
Okay, I think we're going there. We're going to the lifestyle of the lifestyle of the person singing or producing the song. But let me quickly come to you. Now, we've talked about what some people think good music is and the place of lyrical content of music. Now, let's take it a bit further. Do you think music actually influences the way people, the way of life of some people? Because if the only form of music I listen to is R&B, and I pattern my life to that R&B, even while I'm going to religious gathering, I've seen some owambes in Yoruba context, we call it owambe, where they play some certain kind of music that to you is slow. But that is the way that is their own view. That is what they want to hear. So it has influenced their life. To you, do you think music has influence in the life of people who listen to them? And what advice would you give to music producers and singers or musicians, as we might call them?
Music does not just influence people or a generation or a tribe or a region. Music is when I mean directly, is directly, just like the way your language, part of your language is music. Language, music, your environment. Let me give you a typical example. Where do you think sagging came from?
Really?
How did
They
it?
said they didn't have bills.
How was it promoted?
But
I don't know.
people listen
No,
to
no,
this
no.
music are adults. Should you allow
Who told-
what
who
you
to-
listen to?
who-
No, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is, as adults,
Yeah.
as young adults, we're supposed to make our decisions. Now, why would you allow what you listen to or what you hear to influence you? Why? That means you're not matured.
You are
not what we say?
talking from your own perspective.
Okay.
Now let's look at it. The sagging, you said prison. Now what was the push? Music. Your favorite artist is sagging.
Yeah.
And you now see the next person that wants to
Yeah.
Jay-Z wanna be. Sagging. Now let's also see a lot of bad influence in fashion. A lot of bad influence in fashion, especially this side of our divide. It's the same thing. Those people you see, they export the culture that even they on their own, they don't accept it.
even accept.
They export the same culture here because of what you see. You want to be like that. And a fashion industry this is what most people don't understand. There is always an industry behind every
Every
of
trend.
these things because they are all
Yes.
brands.
Yeah.
There's always an industry. They send somebody, okay, what are we going to do? Fubu will say, okay, go and wear a Fubu and make a music. Somebody will go and wear a Fubu and make a music, and the next thing you see is everywhere is Fubu. Go and wear a Jordan and throw basketball everywhere Jordan, and people are making money. It's an industry. So whether you like it or not, it's in your face. Before you know what is happening, you are buying into
Buying
it.
into it gradually.
You are buying into it.
Sorry let me just.
Okay, so Dami,
Yeah, I
okay,
just-
while you had to that, just give us your 2 cents as regards this topic because my producer is saying there is no time, so we need to move ahead. Just give us your advice to youth, advice to music producers, and even to musicians.
Okay, let me just add, like, when he was saying that in fashion, I remember, let's use Amaka as an example, her
Okay.
natural hair. You know, everywhere was natural. I mean, I grew up having natural hair, and I was like, oh my goodness, you have to stretch. And when you're going to the hairdresser, you'll be crying. You know, even me, you know, they'll do this thread, this Kiko, you know, that thing was deeper life. And you know, so I'm like, gosh. But when I grew older, you know, I was like, it's stressful. But everybody was doing it because why? Because they were seeing it. Most of these actresses, they call them actors right now, you know, on TV, you see them with their natural hair. It was a trend. So, you know, like he said, music, you know, what you see, it has a great influence in how you behave, in your character, in your attitude. You know, as a teacher, we used to say, you need to watch what you watch. You watch your words, you watch your attitude, you watch your thoughts, you watch your character, and you watch your habits. So those things are very, very helpful and influential. So I think, no, I propose that, although it's going to take a lot of work and all of that, but basically we should watch, not even, we can, because I don't think we have that direct control over
Yes,
musicians.
I was actually
Yeah, we
going
don't have
there.
direct control,
So-
but we have direct control over ourselves
Over
and over
ourselves.
our children and over our society, so that they're able to distinguish between good and bad music, and that is in the lyrics.
Thank you so much. So, Amaka, let's have your 1 cent on this good music.
They
How
are,
should
they are
we-
not wrong in what they're saying. It does influence. At the same time, I don't think it influences me. I'm speaking for myself.
Okay.
Because most music take me to cloud nine.
Mm-mm.
It's just the mindset.
They take you there.
Yes, I
Yeah.
just need to
I'll
just
take
imagine
you
things.
there.
So,
Hit me.
So, music should
No,
not
yeah,
take you there
because
again.
just ignore someone. I think person is not there. I don't inspire him now. So my own kind of music take me to cloud nine. Now musicians, they look like good or bad music to me. Who are your audience? Who are you selling to?
That's another point.
Who are your
Okay.
audience? Who are you selling to? We have those that like the hip hop. They don't listen to it. They're not okay.
Yeah.
There are those that like the Christian music. It gives them that inspiration. You get. So know your audience.
Know your audience.
What kind of message are you passing?
Are you passing to your audience?
Can I
Thank
can
so
I ask you a
much.
question? Do you know you can get hypnotized with music?
Yes, you can. There was a
And
time
yeah.
you wanted to do it.
Enya
Don't
does,
let
I just
Inject music
I
in
just
your mind.
asked you. Did you know you can get hypnotized in music?
Enya does that a whole lot.
Do you know-
Enya's songs
music.
are
Do
like
you
that.
do you know do you know
Enya, you know Enya.
do you know I can make you do something that you don't want to do
Yeah.
just with music?
Music has a, no, alright. Alright,
You
my
can't
so my
stop.
so
You cannot.
Okay, Jimmy, let's
Alright,
have
she
your 2 cents.
was speaking, she quoted, I think it was Shakespeare, there's nothing good or bad, thinking makes it so, if that's your thought. And in biology, there's what you call selective reabsorption. So as you listen to stuff, be selective about what you allow, because you say nothing influences you, we all are influenced. And finally, Peter McIntosh, popularly known as Peter Tosh, he was one of the guys with
Bob Marley.
Robert Nesta Marley. Roll onto the land of the burning spirit and all root article. He said, stop that train and move. So don't follow the herd instinct. Make your own decision. Be careful.
Be careful.
There's pepper
And-
for why you were shouting, pepper enter.
And that's all we can take on that topic. But my own advice would be to the authority. Let's also use music to change the world. We can use music to change the society.
Definitely.
We can use music to
We
push
have
out
the
good
word.
virtues. We can use
You have or you are.
We are.
That's the word. The word.
So let's make it good use of music to change the world. Let's ensure we listen to things that will improve us, things that will influence us positively. And on that note, we'll be going on a short break. While we'll come back, we'll pick the next topic. Right back. Welcome back, and we're still on the show, The Banter, on Souk News. Don't forget you can follow us on all our various social media platforms and share your comments and your views about the topics we have discussed today, and we'll surely respond to them. So, guys, one of the quickest or the fastest way to get yourself integrated into a particular sector or into a particular line of business, it's to have somebody to guide you. Because achieving success is not something easy. So you need to learn from people who have tread that path and have been successful. But in this time and age, we have seen people misuse the word godfatherism. And that is what we're going to be discussing at this point. Hamaka, do you feel that godfatherism is something that is a term that should be used at all? What's your view?
Godfatherism.
Godfatherism,
Godfatherism.
not Godfatherism.
Not God, Father.
Godfatherism.
Yes, Godfatherism. I don't want to use the word mentorship, mentoring, or a mentor.
I think one of the other words is
Is it-
political patronage and clientelism. Or political
Okay, so let's have
patronage.
you, Amaka. So,
Is it term that's supposed to be used? Yes. Because
Okay.
it's a two-way thing. It's on both the positive and the negative. You understand? Now,
okay.
to my own definition, what Godfatherism means, it involves influential and wealthy individuals that they don't show themselves in the public eye, but they are behind the
They are
scene
behind the scene
doing things.
doing things. So,
So, what Godfatherism started as an association where, let's say for example, like you build an empire
mhm.
and you have like boys under you who you're grooming, who you're training to take over the empire so it doesn't go down the drain. You get it? Or now we see that at the local level, say, let's use universities,
Okay.
there's what we call Godfatherism there,
Godfatherism.
and it's turning into something else.
We're going to deal with that something else. Now, let's just leave it there. Juvie, in the place of career advancement, access to network, and knowledge transfer, what role does Godfatherism play?
Oh, well, you just said in place of career
Yes.
advancements. There are clubs already, like the Rotary Club. A great deal of the time, majority of the people who join want to advance in whatever it is. And when you get there, they just tell you, man. And there are also other clubs. You know, there are other clubs where you get, I don't want to mention names for...
Other club.
Other clubs.
I think
It
that
helps
body-
you. I mean, there's a figure somewhere that says, I think a great deal of us still remember the Godfather, Mario Puzo, you know, the adaptation from the book too, where someone makes a call, you know, the Cincinnati Mafia. The Godfather makes a call. And you don't mess it up. You mess it up, your whole family is out. All right, so there's the good side, like she said, and there's the bad side. So we are not the first.
Okay.
I don't know how many remember the name Marcus Aurelius. If you read Roman stuff, you remember the guy was a general, but he had to get married to a senator's daughter so he could advance, and become the first man in Rome.
Yes, we remember. We remember. We are in your shoe. We remember. We
Your
remember.
previous life on your
And so
We remember. If we did not remember before, we have remembered.
Ancient model.
Exactly. So, Dami, let's talk about mentoring or mentorship, as the case may be, when it comes to Godfatherism. Do you think that people we see as godfathers today are actually mentoring young ones, the people coming behind them? Do you think they're actually doing that?
First and foremost, from my own point of view, right? Like Mark was saying, Godfatherism. You know, when you break that word down, you have two words. I think, no, from my own point of view, I really don't like that word. Because he has God and he has Father.
Father.
Do you understand? So you're looking at him as a God, as a demigod. You're looking up to the person that, oh, this is the person I have to obey.
Loyalty.
Loyalty to. Do you understand? Meanwhile, mentorship has another side to it. Mentorship is the person is looking after you, ensuring that you grow. Well, whereas, Godfatherism, the person is Lord. He's like,
He's loading his will. You must do what I say.
Your will is not more yours. You have to obey him. You have to sir, you must, you're like our boss would say, there's
Yeah.
so you have to, whether you like, I don't
So I think I love that angle. I love that angle very well. So to you prefer using the word mentorship.
mentorship. It's
rather
very
than
sublime.
Godfatherism.
It's very, it's welcoming. It will make you want to learn. You want to learn. I say, okay, this person is my mentor. So you have the mentor and the protege. You are learning from
you're
the person.
learning.
The person is your student. Like the Aristotle time, all those kinds of, those people that were teachers, and they were teaching their students. Like even the Jesus, you know, he had disciples,
Mm,
and the disciples, you know, they learned
From
under his tutelage, you know,
him,
from
yeah.
his actions, from his behavior, and that's how learning starts from you watch. What you see, you become. What you see, you
What
become.
you see, you become. We hang it up there. So, do you share the same view that you prefer the word mentoring or mentorship, as the case may be, to godfatherism?
No, I don't share the same view.
Okay, so let's hear your view. Let's
Because I'm not seeing the way she says.
actually, you are using
No.
Okay.
Now, we were looking at godfatherism as it pertains to the music industry.
Yes.
Let's bring it back.
Oh, not political godfatherism.
Yes.
Same.
I think it has different. No, I think it has different.
It's the same. It's loyalty.
It's the same.
Loyalty. You give something.
Okay, so what when I did the background in the beginning, I said, for you to success in some, you need somebody to teach you. You need somebody to mentor you. You need somebody to tell you this is how to do it. This is how to do it. So it permeates all those sectors.
Mentorship, we are now going.
No, mentorship.
Okay,
is
so
like-
let's hear from you.
Let's also get this right.
Okay.
Not all forms of godfatherism is bad.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Amen.
Okay, please, can you take that again?
Bless you.
No, not
All
all
forms of godfatherism is bad.
is bad.
Yes.
And
Some
that's right.
some godfathers take absolutely nothing from you.
But that depends on the individual.
See
Then.
where it is.
Okay.
Who is your godfather?
That's
Anybody
individual.
that is a gatekeeper in any organization
That's it.
can be a godfather.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that has a large influence.
A stake. A major
The person might not have
stakeholder.
a stake play.
It's a stakeholder now. A stakeholder in.
The person might not be a stakeholder.
Okay.
He might know somebody that has a
Maybe
stakeholder,
wealthy,
The person
right?
might not know anybody that
Okay.
has, as long as that person wields a lot of influence.
Okay.
Might not even be an invested,
influence.
might not even be an invested influence in that particular industry. He wields an influence. It could be a favor that particular industry might seek from the person. It could be fear of that particular person. It could be wealth. It could even be wisdom. It could be knowledge. So anybody that is a gatekeeper in any sphere of industry
life, okay?
can be a godfather.
Godfather.
Now, what makes it easy? If you see a way of getting an advantage, I will advise you can admit, take it. Now, this is where the issue is. Do not take your advantage and rub it over others.
That is the first law. Do not outshine your master.
No, I think
That is the first law.
I beg to disagree.
That
with
is
you.
the first law.
But
That is the first law.
Let's hear from you first. Please, you're going to come back to that
This
again.
is another issue when where godfatherism come. Let them now dwell in the music industry.
Okay.
Nigerians are talented. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about Nigerians generally.
Yes.
Are gifted. We are a gifted breed. Nigerians stand out. Wherever we go out, you know that this guy is Nigerian. And now, in the music industry, there are loads of artists there who can't make headway. But because of somebody having a godfather somewhere, he can get a record label. He can get more airplay.
Promotion.
He can get more airplay. He could just get a referral. He can get gigs. But that doesn't make him as good as this other person.
Yes.
But now, you, on the other hand, should not look at it. He is not the one that stopped you from not having that advantage. So strive. Don't give up. Try your best and push your talent. But you that you are having the influence and the advantage of a godfather, there is a limit it can take you. Remember, they can only open the door for you.
You have to walk inside yourself.
You can carry them.
That's why it's called
Okay, so in a society, especially in this part of the world, we have seen people misuse the word godfatherism. We have seen young musicians coming up under a particular record label or particular promoter, and they will hone their skills and suppress them, get their money, get everything they want to get from that person and push that person out.
That one is not a
Now,
No,
they started. Calm down. They started from being, this gift is in you. I think I can help you to maximize it. Or, sir, I have this skill, and I discover you are somebody who has the skill and you have succeeded in it. Can you help me? So it can either happen both ways. But we have seen misuse of that word Godfatherism today. Now, Amaka, what do you, in your own view, how can we change the narrative? Just like you have said that not all form of Godfatherism is bad. They are not bad. We have some that we should embrace. Now to you, what more can be done as regards this?
There's one thing you should understand. It's a nemesis. It's very hard to change. It's what they have portrayed over time. It's what they have made people see. According to what he said, Godfatherism it can have a good side and it can have a bad side. What do you portray? Now, you recruit so many people, you see talent out there, you bring them into your record label. You want them to shine bright. You want your record label to thrive. Money should come into your record label. Now, okay, I wanted to use one record label as against another one, but I'm not going to do that.
You might not mention, you can just...
Let's use, I'm going to say this. Let's use Don Jazzy, for example.
Are we still on this?
It's Don Jazzy. Okay, I'm telling me that my time is up. Okay.
That he's a godfather.
Okay.
You see the way he pushes his talent out there. Yes. He plays them globally. There are some that just hide your talent by extorting from you. They don't push you out, they just extort from you and then.
I think that's very critical. That is very, very critical. Juvie, you made a statement the other time that don't outshine your master.
That is the first law.
Calm down.
On the 48.
Calm down. Don't outshine your master. But the reason why I come to you, I believe godfathers should be happy when their proteges do more than them. They should be happy because it is your success. Calm down. Oh, so you're saying that even at that? Oh my goodness. Okay, Juvie, substantiate your point.
Well, basically, humans, whether take it or leave it, there is a degree to which someone else starts to outshine you, that you'll be comfortable. It's just number one law. In case you've not read it, there is a book, 48 Laws of Power. Read it and you save yourself unnecessary stress.
It's not by
So
force
how
to
accurate?
I'm saying
somebody wrote.
yes. But these things have been practiced. These are ancient laws. Now listen, these are if it's not Jesus Christ, really. Now let me tell you, there are instances. Park was taken out. You have the instance of such nights. It's not. Jay had some boys on there. I'm saying.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Please
Why
ask.
do you want to manipulate others?
I'm not. I'm just saying it's human nature. It's human nature. I'm only telling you that is how it's a crazy world there. Listen now. This is my 2 seconds. Now let me tell you. Snoop said it's a dog eats dog out world out there. Dog eat dog. So if I went into business, I'm telling you what the truth is. Hate it or love it. It's a dog eat dog world out there. Do not outshine your master for your own sake.
I think we're going to bring back this topic. We're going to discuss this. But let's because we can't trash it now.
I'm trashing it here. We must manipulate his mind.
How can dog eat dog?
Dog eat dog.
You think we're in Calabar? What's wrong with you?
Governor. So you said earlier that godfatherism, not all form of godfatherism is bad, and that is acceptable. That is real. That is correct. Now, let's push the conversation a bit further. Okay, our time is fast spent. So, what more can the society do? Do you think there are structures to be put in place? Maybe I'm a musician and I want to go into music. I need somebody to be my godfather, to be my mentor. Should there be a structure in place?
Sorry, please.
Or I just...
Putting the two words, they're two different.
Okay, that is to you, right? That is to you.
To me,
That is to you. Because that one, I didn't want to use the word mentorship.
No,
I really don't want to use it.
No.
I prefer the word godfatherism because
Because it's a Nigerian thing.
No, it's not a Nigerian thing.
mentoring is not also
Sonny Ade had his own issue. You think he started with us? No, it's not.
Yes.
Go read history, you'll find these things there.
The governor. So, do you think there should be structures in
It's a
place
mafioso.
when it comes to this particular time that we're discussing?
Okay.
And you give your final thoughts. Because, yeah.
When it comes to, people always talk about structures. When it comes to art, when it comes to entrepreneurship, is the person that has the talent, the person that is striving to be something. Go out there, look for who is doing this, who has done this, who is good in this. Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself taught. Get yourself better. There is nobody out there, somebody you don't know because you know his name is Joe walking there.
Just walk
I wanted to my godfather. He will send a dog. Send a dog to pursue you.
Dog eats dog.
So we need to get better at things, and for every gatekeeper out there, they, whether it's legally or illegally, they work to get somewhere. I don't know if you understand. They work to get somewhere.
It takes hard work, it takes
And
resilience.
for everyone that needs help, if you can render that help, please do.
Please do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dami, your 2 cents on this matter. Tell us.
Well, I don't know because you guys are already eating your.
Don't worry, we'll bring back the topic and you come back to the show to discuss it.
Okay, so for me, I'm just like I'm crazy about mentorship. Yeah.
We understand.
Yeah, you know, because without mentorship,
Are you in the same shoe?
I'm
Are you wearing the
connected.
same shoe? Okay, you're connecting.
both spiritually and physically, anciently modern.
Okay.
Okay, so you know, because without the role of a mentor, you can't really, whether it's spiritual, physical, and everything, tiny details, you know, being detailed is very, very important. So the role of mentorship cannot be underestimated anyhow, anywhere. Everybody's a mentor, whether you believe it or not. You're either mentoring inside or outside. Yeah, because people are watching you daily. People are watching.
Thank you so much. Everybody is a mentor. Amaka, one word.
Godfatherism has come to stay. We have mentorship, we have godfatherism. According to what they said, if you have the talent, if you have the gifts, key into someone that you think can mentor you and can help you. And then you as a godfather, do it the right way.
Thank you.
Because godfatherism has saved people. I will not lie to you.
Godfatherism has saved people.
Yes.
Juvi, one sentence.
Be wise, be smart, associate yourself with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation. But it's bad to be in company of fools.
Thank you so much for that.
Brother.
And on that note, we'll call it a day on this show, The Banter. Don't forget to follow us on all our various social media platforms. Look at, listen and check the topics. Send in your comments, and I'm very sure at the next edition we're going to read your comments. Godfatherism, not all forms of godfatherism is bad. Yes. And if you need anybody, seek the right counsel. This is very, very important for young adults.
Usually, the market is competitive enough.
Okay.
But
Yes.
this guy is also.
Yes.
It's very
It's so
fly.
competitive that.
Okay, so thank you. A special appreciation to all the guys behind the crew. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And to our producer, that she's always here. She's but don't worry. We always
She's
here for
firing.
you.
She's
Just
firing from all
us.
cylinder.
Thank you so much. And this is all we can take today. Take care of yourself, and we wish you a very good day. Bye.